Oh, hi. Hello, everyone. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I've been thinking about doing this channel for a long time now, but a couple of weeks ago, I was out with friends for dinner, and they, not knowing that I was even thinking about something like this, encouraged me to do this exact thing. And it made me realize that if I didn't start now, I might never start at all. So I don't currently have all the details hammered out yet, but here are the broad strokes of what I'd like to bring to this channel. We live in a fascinating world, and we live at a fascinating time. Now, there are plenty of places online and elsewhere that will tell you all the bad things going on in the world, and it's so easy to get caught up in all of that. And in so doing, forget about all the amazing and wonderful things that are simultaneously going on in the world. Now, we need to know about the bad stuff, to be sure, but we can't forget about the good stuff that's happening too. We miss them every day because we become blind to them, or because we're so worried about the bad things to even stop and see them right in front of us. So I want this channel to be a place that helps us rebalance our focus and can inspire us for the future that's in front of us. Now, you should probably know at the outset that it is definitely true to say that I've been an abundantly curious person all of my life. It's been my greatest strength and has also probably gotten me in the most trouble. But that's a topic for another time. Right now, I just want to focus on the strength part here. There are so many things that I'm interested in and enjoy learning about. Things that make me want to know more and that inspire me to dream about the future that's coming. It would also be true to say that I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to things like sci-fi, video games, gadgets, technology, advances in medicine, space travel, and I'm definitely passionate about movies. I'm pretty sure we're going to spend a lot of time talking about movies here. Stories and what make them good or bad in terms of how people respond to them is one of my favorite things to learn and talk about. Now, I also need to say something personal here at the outset because, unfortunately, we live in a time where it's impossible to avoid this topic, so I want to say something about it right here at the beginning. I'm pretty conservative when it comes to my politics, and I'm a Christian. So if you're looking for something to cancel me for, there you go. But for my part, I'm glad you're here, and I don't mind people who think differently from me. So if that's you, I welcome it, actually. I actually enjoy finding out how and why people have developed their perspectives and how they differ from mine. So I hope you'll find this a place where we can both learn from each other and in so doing, make this fascinating world that we live in a better place for everyone. So I welcome you here. Now, my goal is to start out by making one video a week. Okay, honestly, that's my goal, but it might end up just being every 2 weeks here at the beginning. I'm not always the best at instituting new habits, even ones that I really want to establish. But whatever, once a week, once every 2 weeks, whatever it ends up being here at the beginning. I'm just going to highlight anything that's caught my interest. It might be a new movie, a new piece of technology, an advancement in some field of study. It could be anything, really. I find that given enough time and insight, most things can become fascinating when you really explore a given subject. I hope you'll learn to see things this way too, to find interest in things you might otherwise overlook, to cultivate this sense of curiosity and wonder about the world we're living in today. Like I said, there's bad things to be sure, but there are amazing and wonderful things too. And we have to live in the balance. So this episode literally has no frills, no cutaways, no B-roll, no interesting bookshelf behind me with interesting things on it. No fancy editing, no opening video, no closing video. It's just me here in the bonus room at my house. It's just me and you and this concept for a channel. So welcome here at the ground floor of this beginning of this project. I'm glad you're here. I don't even have that cool Shure microphone that everyone uses now. Maybe I'll get one in the future. I'm just saying I've got a long way to go from here, and I have so much that I'd like to do. I have a great idea for the show opener, but I'll save that for later. Now, I've been working on a creed / mission statement for this channel, and I'm thinking about having it be a part of every show. Something that I'll say either at the beginning or the end, just as a reminder to all of us what this is all about. So here's what I've got so far. It's very wordy. It needs to be cut down, but here it is. We live in a fascinating world, and we are all a part of it. The world is filled with so many amazing and awe-inspiring things, but we can miss them if we don't look for them. By searching for the good and the beautiful, the exciting and the inspiring, all the things that are going on in the world, we can reshape the lens through which we see the world itself and learn to see the balance between the good and the bad. Lots of bad to be sure, but there's also so much good. And if we only focus on the bad, we shortchange ourselves and lose true perspective. We live in a fascinating world, and we are a part of it. Today, we resolve to see the wonder in being alive, and we commit to adding to it wherever we can. So there you go. That's it. Still a work in progress. I think I need to cut out a lot of stuff in the middle there and shorten it, but that gets most of the ideas in there. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time, hopefully in a week, but maybe 2. Don't hold me to that 1 week thing, but I'm gonna shoot for that, I promise. But anyway, we'll see you soon.